Today on Good Ohio Eats, we're in Hinckley, Ohio, at Hinckley Reservation. Reason being is it's March 15th, which is also around here is known as Buzzard Day. The day that we commemorate buzzards, or what they're technically called turkey vultures, making their return from their winter homes in South America to the Hinckley area. And here at Buzzard's Roost, people keep track of how many buzzards they can see in the morning sky. And the official count is right here, as you can see. See the time the last sighting is 7:48. Burger scoop 5. Total sightings today 10, 15, 20, 21 so far today. Decent number. Alright, we're gonna head into town and check out the festivities, and we're also gonna try their all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast. My goal is to beat the 12 pancakes that I had at the Chatham Sugar Bush my first year. We'll see if I can do it. Alright, let's eat. Here's a piece of chowder meat. Oh, look at that. Eggs dripping already, look at that. Cornucopia, right? There we go. Alright, here we are. I had to park across the street. The parking gets pretty crazy around here. This is where it's at. There's a sign right here. Buzzards are upon us. Let's celebrate 69th Annual Buzzard Day. They hold it right here at the Hinckley Preparatory Academy, which is the former Hinckley Elementary School. Yeah, I had to park over there. Precision Dental. There's some other businesses you can park at around and nearby if you can't find a spot around the school, which fills up very quickly. But one thing is I think they have buses going around at different spots so they can carpool you over here if you have trouble walking or anything. So I can smell it. Smell the pancakes. It smells good out here. Yeah, see? Lot full. Alright, I'm gonna try to head inside now. See where we're supposed to go here. See through the trees. Buzzard over there. Here we go. So here it is, 69th Annual Buzzard Day line. So from 7 to 2, you can see everything under one proof. You see that the pancake breakfast goes from 7 to 2, and adults are $15. Kids 6 to 17 are $10, and kids 5 and under are free. And prepaid adults are $13. Yeah, I actually bought mine online ahead of time, so I got the prepaid price of $13. You can see they got a craft fair in the gym. Then from 7:30 to 12, they got Daniel's Balloon Artist. Then from 10 to 12, they got Outback Ray in the Medina Raptor Center, which I believe has the live buzzards. Guess we go through here. Let's head in here. Look at that, outside the school here. Main entrance, we go for entry. Man, no line right now. Alright, this is where we go. Got my ticket now. It's not much of a line today. Here we go. Alright, cafeteria now. See, I got Buzzard Day shirt on. Here's my plate. I'll show you what I got. 2 sausages, a couple packs of syrup, 3 butters. I also got some chocolate milk. You choose which drink you want between orange juice, regular milk, chocolate milk, and water. I got chocolate milk. And looks like 3 pancakes. Alright, I'm ready to dig in now. Alright, let's try some of these pancakes here. You mean butter? I feel like it's frozen. The syrup they gave you. See, I think it's this is Gordon Food Service, it's GFS syrup, but alright. Let's try to spread this butter. It's kind of frozen. Whole cafeteria in here, so it's kind of unique. It's kind of loud in here too. Yeah, it's not really spreading. Let's just cut it. Alright. You know what? Try plain first.
Good pancakes.
Yeah, good basic pancakes. Tell they make them. When I went to the cafeteria line to get the food, you see the griddle back there where they make the pancakes. Put some syrup on here. It's really, really hot in that kitchen back there. I don't know how the workers can take it in there. There we go.
You sure he's not?
First bite. It's solid syrup. That's good. Nice and fluffy. Some light. It's real butter too, which is good. Good stuff. A little hard to cut with plastic silverware, but nice, light, fluffy pancakes. Yeah. Try this one with just syrup. I don't know if they use a mix or what. Or they make up their own pancake mix. Nice and light. Which is good, so you can eat more. And syrup, the standard syrup. It's alright. Somebody's soaking up the syrup. Good stuff. Then we get my carbs in.
All right. Yeah. Okay. How many can we give me? How about 4?
Round 2. There's people and scouts walking around with a tray of extra pancakes if you want more. And we had a little Boy Scout. I only asked for 3, he gave me 4, so I'll eat them though. So yeah, the scouts are helping out. You see sausage here. I kind of like to space out the pancakes and sausage. Sausage helps you eat more. You know, the sausage at the beginning, you get full. I'll try some sausage here soon. The sausage is this is sausage made by 5 Star Meats. They only make for this Sunday, Buzzard Sunday. So, but I'm not sure. I think I might have to go up front to get more syrup. So I'm gonna go get some now. Some of the extra drinks for 50 cents. Orange juice, milk, or water. Which isn't too bad of a deal, I guess. Here's where they have coffee. Coffee is free. They have decaf and regular coffee. So for the coffee lovers. And that's where they have extra sausage if you want to buy some extra. You only get 2, but you can buy extra. I think they're $2 a piece. Over here's with the butter and syrup. So here's the big cafeteria here. I got more syrup here. Let's get the sausage to try. Trying to cut this sausage, it's tough to cut. Got natural casing. Yeah, here you can see inside. That's natural casing. It's homemade. Natural casing right there. Try plain first. Good stuff. And we have breakfast sausage. So what it tastes like. One thing, it is unfortunate about this. You only get 1. You get to pay extra for more drinks. So sometimes I like to bring a water bottle. We got to ration this. And you see, this one's a little darker. You get some different variations, darker and lighter ones. Different sizes too. This one's huge and smaller. You know what I'm gonna do? Cut up the sausage, mix it with the pancake. That's what we're gonna do here. It's hard to cut. It's plastic silverware.
We're pretty rowdy back here.
So, see, sausage I'm trying on the pancake. It's something I always thought would be interesting to try. You can put sausage inside the pancake, but alright, let's try this. There we go. There we go. Pancake, syrup, and sausage. Oh, a little crunchy there. Good. See the pepper in there. That's good. You wouldn't eat the sausage with this. It's tough to eat all this straight starch and sweets. It's good together. But I'd like a better plain. Good casing. Alright, save the sausage for later. I'll eat the rest of these pancakes. They have a live buzzard here and I checked that out. So you can see that now while I eat this stack of pancakes. Here's the buzzard right here.
Big giant parrot. So like in captivity, a healthy, we can have them for 70 years, which we're not real sure what we'll do because we don't know how many of us will still be around. Somebody might be getting a vulture and a whale. Exactly.
There is the live buzzard. Yeah, spreading its wings.
There you go.
There's an owl right.
This is as big as they get. She's fully grown. She's an adult. Smallest native owl.
Another buzzard.
This is
Talks about buzzards right here.
6-foot wingspan.
This talks about turkey vulture aging. It says right here, as a juvenile, turkey vulture's head is described by many as blackish or sometimes brownish. By the time it reaches 1 year old, the skin has developed its recognizable red color. Brown feathers. Throughout life, turkey vulture's feathers grow in very dark, almost black. Lighter brown feathers is caused from bleaching from the sun. Huh. The red color of the heads over 1 year old stays the same regardless of age. But like people, as vultures age, their skin gets thinner. The warmer the weather gets, the redder their head gets. This is a cooling action. By bringing more blood to the surface of the skin, the body is cooled faster. What predators does a turkey vulture have? They have few natural predators once they're fully grown. Because they nest in the ground, their chicks and eggs often fall prey to raccoons, possums, foxes, and many other ground-bound predators. As adults, they're most vulnerable to humans and domestic dogs. Coyotes are one of the only natural predators of healthy adult turkey vultures. Turkey vultures are often seen standing in a spread wing stance. This is called the heraldic pose. The stance is believed to serve multiple functions: drying the wings, warming the body, and baking off bacteria.
That's what the babies look like. Yeah, turkey vulture chick. Juvenile turkey vulture. There's adult turkey vulture.
Some more tidbits about turkey vultures. It says that the turkey vulture is related to the stork, not to any birds of prey. And like all other vultures, the turkey vulture has a bald head. This is so that bits of carrion or dead meat do not adhere to the skin as they would the feathers. And it says here that turkey vultures are the only scavenger birds that can't kill their prey. Their feet are useless for ripping into prey, but their powerful beaks can tear through even the toughest cowhide. And turkey vultures have an extraordinary sense of smell. They've been known to smell carrion from over a mile away, which is the largest smelling system of all birds. It says here vultures prefer meat as fresh as possible and won't eat extremely rotted carcasses. It says if a turkey vulture is disturbed or harassed, it will throw up on whomever is bothering it. Even the babies will do this as well. Groups of vultures spiraling upward to gain altitude are called kettles, because as vultures catch thermal updrafts, they take on the appearance of water boiling in a pot. Turkey vultures average 2.5 feet with a 6-foot wingspan, but only weigh about 3 pounds. And because of their lightweight, turkey vultures can virtually float in the sky using the thermal currents to get around the skies. People will often mistakenly call turkey vultures buzzards, which is the British name for certain hawks. A buzzard is the correct term for a family of hawks. This incorrect usage of the term buzzard dates back to the arrival of the first English colonists. There are no vultures in England, so these pioneers probably gave the common term buzzard to all the soaring figures above the New World. You can see here, what is a vulture? Vultures are large, carrion-eating, which is dead meat-eating, birds. Alright, better get out of here. There's a big one in line. People see the buzzards. I better get out of here. Learned a lot. Back to the pancakes. Alright, I'm back. Got a few more here. 1, 2... I think this was 1.25 here. This one's kind of small, so let's count this as 3. Let's make a 10 total here. Dig in. They're sticking together fresh from the griddle. Really fluffy pancakes. I'm going to save this for my last batch. I got to try to get 13, so. Butter's melted now, so easier to spread. It is good butter. Salted butter is good. Tell it's real butter, not margarine, which is nice. Part of the syrup. You can tell they're homemade. Not overly sweet. It's a little tough to cut with plastic silverware. Starting to get thirsty. These are fast soaked up the syrup. I want some syrup like crazy here. Definitely not a healthy meal. I'm off the carbs and sugar. But it's only once a year, so. It's a basic balanced pancake. Alright, finish the rest of this plate up. Let's see if we grab 3 more. I beat the 12 I had at Chatham first year. Right, before my last round here, to get 13. See how many he's gotten over here.
You've had 13?
No, this will be 13 here.
Oh.
See how many you've had over here. How many have you had so far?
Okay, I've had 14. 4 more here, this will make 18. That could be my limit today, so we'll see how it goes. Still have my sausage to eat, and I'm drinking this coffee. And I'll tell you what, this coffee is very good today.
Oh, there you go. It's good coffee. How do you like the sausage? We got that cut up now.
Yeah, the sausage is very good. Made by what, 5-star brand?
I think I think they only make it this day on Buzzard Day, and they sell. I think they pre-sell it. Like you can buy more for $2. A link I think up there. So, all right, I'm gonna try to eat these last 3 here. Starting to get full. There we go. There's more butter. Really melting now. Probably why they keep them almost frozen. See, it melts to sit now here. It's just kind of warm in this cafeteria. They even got the windows open over here. You can see behind me. It's actually a warmer day today, surprisingly, for Buzzard Day, which is nice. Just some syrup. There we go. Last round. We'll cut the sausage in here too. It's really hard to cut this with this plastic silver, especially now that it's cold. If it's out with natural casing, that's how hard it is to cut. But it is nice that they come around with trays for extra pancakes when you need them. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit, not too long though. There we go. It's also kind of cooled down a little bit. Still good though. I'm starting to feel the pancakes in my stomach there. All that starch. So, good quality pancakes. Homemade sausage. Definitely worth it. Especially since it's all you can eat. It's really starting to get to me. One thing too, I noticed, there's guys around trying to sell raffle tickets too. So I think that's something they do every year too. I remember seeing them before too. Getting tough. I'm gonna dry. I don't want to get more syrup. All right, I'm back. Yeah, different syrup this time. Smucker's syrup. This is getting to me now. Gotta do this. So gotta break the record of 12. Syrup. Syrup is different than the other one. Probably like the other one better, but I think this one's a little sweeter because they're a jelly place. All right, a couple more bites to go. Want to break the record? Fight with the sausage. It's all gone. Yeah. Last bite.
Did it. Probably got a name on the list.
I want to see how you doing over. Finish the 18.
Finish the 18.
Are you doing any more? I
don't know.
I thought about
the pancake people they're pushing us to eat more. So he's going for 15. I'll be going for 20. So that's gonna be it, definitely.
Well, guess I got to eat 2 more. I guess we'll come by. I got even 15. If I throw up, then I should get it on camera. All right, wait for them to give me some more here. People are asking. I'm doing 2 more. 15.
Oh god, they keep pushing us.
Yeah. Gonna have to walk or run later. I need to work off all these carbs. Here we go. Trying to shatter my record, I guess.
Yeah, but they're not going to give it to him.
I have my butter on this time. Ooh. Yeah, the Smucker's syrup definitely sweeter. It's not good now.
Hear that, lady?
Sweetness. It's getting me. Ooh. Trying to eat it quickly so my brain can tell my stomach that I'm full. Oh. Quit getting me now.
Rest, kid. Rest.
I was there. Let's go, bud.
I'll take it.
How's quiet?
Did you check out the gymnasium already?
No.
That's it. I'm done. This is the final tally here, I guess.
But I stopped at 21. Definitely enough. Plenty for me. I'm pretty full.
Wow. Well, I had 15, so 36 total doing this. 3 dozen.
There you go.
So that's something right there. All right, so I think that's it for me. One thing I want to do before we head back to my car, I want to check out the little vendor area. We'll head that way next. All right, we're back in the hallway here. We head down here. This is where they have vendors down this way. Like Buzzard from Craft Fair. Is it Craft Fair down here? Here's the walk to the gymnasium. Check out stuff inside the classrooms too, which is kind of interesting.
Get back here. You get back here right now, mister.
The balloon artist in there. The kids. Additional exhibitors right in there. There we go. I'm in the gym now. Local vendors too. Some honey. Here's the shirts. You gotta be careful when you can't make eye contact with any of the vendors. They're gonna stare at you. So, Dave's coffee cake. That looks good. Might have to grab some of that. I have to grab something around here. Walking around, a lot of different vendors, some food, jewelry, candles, bunch of souvenirs, a whole bunch of stuff, snacks, knickknacks, other stuff, some signs, some wooden signs. A lot of interesting stuff in here. I'm gonna take a look around and see if I can find something that I want to grab here. All right, so I'm back. First, I want to show you what I got from the vendor area. Got some coconut macaroons here. Chocolate covered coconut macaroons. Those are one of my kryptonites. So I always appreciate homemade goodies like these. So, and I had to get something Buzzard Day themed too. So I got this little Buzzard figurine here. I found it from the guy that I bought it from that it took him 5 hours to make, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, my final thoughts of the 69th annual Buzzard Day was fun as usual. It's cool checking out the buzzard roost, the spawning over at the Hinckley Reservation, and then enjoying the festivities at the school. Pancake breakfast was good, solid pancake breakfast. Nice light and fluffy pancakes and homemade sausage. It was nice that it's all you can eat, and they had people coming around with trays if you want more of them. I had 15, which is a lot. My dad even more at 21, which is a lot. You know, I'm gonna be paying for it later. It's once a year, right? So it's worth it. It's $13 ahead of time. If you buy ahead of time, $15 pay at the door. But yeah, it's cool, the festivities. They have tons of things for kids. They have Blue Night Animal Artist. They have the Animal Show. I think it's called Animal Ray. And cool, they have the live buzzards in there too, with an owl as well, which you saw earlier. And they have the local vendors in there too. So it's a cool local festival every year, Buzzard Day. Worth a visit if you're in the Hinckley area around March 15th. If any of you are wondering how Buzzard Day came to be, it all started with the Great Hinckley Hunt of 1818. Before I tell the rest of the story, I'm going to put on my thinking cap that I got right here. There we go. Looks kind of like a pilgrim hat, kind of. But yeah, it was known as the largest hunt east of the Mississippi. It was a massive coordinated effort by early Ohio settlers to remove bears, wolves, and other animals to protect livestock and agriculture. So on Christmas Eve, 1818, over 450 men and young boys from surrounding areas came to Hinckley. And during the hunt, they created a large circle around Hinckley, basically creating an enclosed trap for the animals. And the hunt was a massive success. In total, they got 400 deer, 21 bears, and 17 wolves. To celebrate, they had a huge barbecue that night, and they took as much food home as they could, but they couldn't take everything. So they had to just leave the remaining carcasses there. It was a cold winter that year, so the carcasses stayed frozen all the way until mid-March when the weather started to break. And the buzzards took notice. Hundreds of buzzards came to feast on the unthawed carcasses. And they returned the next year and the year after that, and every year since, hoping for another big feast like they had that one year. The local community didn't take notice until 1957, when in February of that year, Robert Bordner, a writer for the Cleveland Press, published an article talking about how a local Metro Parks patrolman named Walter, I can't pronounce his last name, but you can see right there, noticed for the past 6 years, buzzards returned in Hinckley every March 15th. And in the article, it also mentioned how Walter's deceased predecessor, Charlie Willard, noticed the same thing for the past 23 years as well. So local naturalists and reporters spread the word around, and so on March 15, 1957, over 9,000 visitors came to Hinckley to watch the buzzards return. The city of Hinckley was overwhelmed by the number of tourists they had and were embarrassed. So after that, the local Chamber of Commerce had a meeting and decided to have a pancake breakfast the first Sunday of spring, a week after Buzzard Day, to accommodate all the visitors. And hence as the birth of Buzzard Day. And so every March 15th, they celebrate the buzzards returning on actual Buzzard Day. And they have the Buzzard Festival, known as Buzzard Sunday, the Sunday following March 15th. The unique thing is this year, March 15th fell on a Sunday, so it's actually the same day. But even if they're not the same day, I do think it's still worth checking out Buzzard's Roost or Hinckley Reservation to do your own buzzard watching, or at the very least, enjoy one of Ohio's many beautiful parks, Hinckley Reservation. But all in all, Buzzard Day is always a fun experience for me, and has been a family tradition my whole life. And if you live in the area, maybe it can be one for you too. And one other thing before we go, I know many of you over the summertime will be migrating, like the buzzards in the winter, on vacation. And so I want to leave you with this quote that I got from the show Psych about what to do on these vacations. And here it goes. Take lots of pictures, not of sights. Don't take pictures of buildings, take pictures of moments. Because that's what matters. Capture them here and hold on to them here. And with that, I want to thank everyone for watching this season, and I'll see you next year on Good Ohio Eats.
To me, there's nothing freer than a bird, just flying wherever it wants to go. And I don't know, that's what this country's all about, being free. And I think everybody wants to be free.